G'day, I'm Warwick Schiller coming to you from Equine Affaire here in Springfield, Massachusetts, and it's the last day. We've been here for 4 days. I've done some demos each day. It's been a blast. Anyway, sometimes at those demos, one of the things I've talked about was an old saying that, it got told to me. They said it was a Tom Dorrance saying, and the saying is, don't say, do. And the first time I heard it, I thought they were talking about something about do-si-do or something or other, but it's don't say don't, say do. And what that really means is instead of using some sort of pressure to prevent your horse from doing something, you use it to ask your horse to do something else. Like instead of using your inside leg to stop your horse from leaning in, you'd use your outside leg to move your horse out. And what that tends to do is if you use your horse to prevent something from happening, you'll tend to make him dull to that aid. Like if you used your inside leg just to stop your horse from falling in, when you take it off, he's still falling in. Whereas if you put your leg on and use it to make him move out, when you take your leg off, he stays out. And it's very similar to how an electric fence works compared to a regular fence. If you think about a regular fence says don't go any further. And those horses will lean on a regular fence. They'll lean through on a regular fence and they just lean in there, and if the fence moved, they would move too. But an electric fence, that horse, it touches it and the electric fence changes its mind. So if you think about that whole don't say, do thing, it's all about changing your horse's mind. And I remember when we lived in Australia, we had a Gallagher electric fence unit, and when I read the literature on the Gallagher electric fence unit, the first line in the Gallagher catalogue thing says an electric fence is a psychological barrier, and all your horse training is psychological. You're trying to get your horse to change their mind. And in that whole don't say, do thing, if you use your inside leg to stop your horse from leaning in, you hold him out, he is still mentally leaning in, you take your leg off, he'll fall in. Whereas if you use your leg to make him go over there, he goes over there when you take your leg off. He's over here because he decided to come over here. So anyway, that's something to think about when you think about doing things with your horse. Instead of saying don't, say do. So instead of saying don't come too close, say do get too far away, or whatever it is. Because if you think about it, that's what horses do with each other. Horses, let's say there was one horse eating his hay and the other horse wanted to come too close. The horse eating his hay doesn't go over and go, stop, wait right there, don't come any closer. That's close enough, wait, stop. They don't do that. They're eating their hay, that horse comes too close, they go, do get away from my, thank you very much, and then they'll go back to eating their hay. So it's what horses do, it's what electric fences do, and it's what all good horse trainers do really, is they don't let that horse lean on their aid, so to speak. They get their horse to get off that aid. So, hope that gives you something to think about. We'll see you guys next time.